Brazilian and US-based communications firm. And the idea being to position Gambia for takeoff and encourage foreign direct investment, good relations with business in the United States, in the Americas, such as in Brazil. But very importantly, because President Jammeh has his Vision 2016 for food self-sufficiency in the Gambia, the African-American farmers that we brought here, Carlton Bridgeforth and Kyle Bridgeforth, they've been farming in Alabama for 149 years. Prince Philip J. Haney, or P.J. Haney, who arranged for a visit of the Gambian radio and television delegation last year in Virginia, they've been farming for 148 years. And so we want to be able to bring the best practices to Gambia in farming and farming technology to advance food security for Gambia and make Gambia an advanced farming nation, and also be able to export to the sub-region.
Brothers and sisters around the world, I'm asking all of you, all the Gambians, to join us, to join the President Jammeh to develop Gambia. We are here with the delegation from United States of America, like you just say, from my colleague Gabriel Christian, and then also there is the family, Brixit family. We are here to develop the farming in Gambia, to support the vision of the President Jammeh 2016.
This is an absolutely beautiful country, and I'm honored to be here. But what specifically brought me down is your food security goal of 2016. You have some highly productive land with the opportunity for irrigation and to implement several different agronomic principles. And my brother and I, Carlton Bridgeforth, are here to help you access those goals. We also would like to not only come in to grow the crops, but also help train the people to learn to farm for themselves. So I'd say again, I'm representing my brother farms, and I'm representing the National Black Growers Council, which is a consortium of the 10 largest black farms in the United States. And we would come over here, help you manage the land, help produce, plant, grow, spray. Specifically for rice, but also other crops such as soybeans, wheat possibly.
Over now to the top of the news. The Gambia is certainly not one of the nations that are vying to lift the coveted trophy in Brazil, but the country will be represented in another capacity by ace Gambian referee Bakary Papagasamar at the Football World Cup. The star referee on Wednesday paid a courtesy call on the president at State House, during which the head of state again stressed the need for individuals and institutions to discharge their responsibilities with a high sense of morality. Keba Diva reports.
The president was optimistic about the future of Gambian football, reaffirming his belief that the country will win the World Cup in his lifetime. The president took a cue from the Gambia's success at the Under-17 Championship. But the thrust of the president's message borders on morality, the sense of right and wrong. We are proud of you, but you are a referee, and as such, you are a judge. Do what is right and fear nobody, emphasizing his point in multiple languages.
You will represent not only the Gambia, you represent Africa. In this journey, we wish you all the best. As I said, all genuine Gambians would pray for you, and that is what is important. Do what is right. Fear nobody. Dignity, money cannot buy. In the sense that when you lose it, you cannot buy dignity. That's what dignity is all about. If you think that you can sell your dignity, when you lose it, you cannot buy it back. So let nothing persuade you to do what you know is not correct.
The president is, however, not happy with the state of the country's football, and institutions with responsibility have failed, in his words. There is the need to put the house in order.
Unfortunately, is the fact that governments have very little control over football associations. The National Football Federation despite the fact that it's government funds that keep the national team running. I think this issue will be addressed with FIFA and CAF because this is unacceptable. The national government sponsor invest a lot of money in national teams. And when the management decides to mess it up, the government cannot do anything about it without being suspended by FIFA. This is not fair. So I think we will have to discuss with FIFA to really make sure that there is a control mechanism.
President Jammeh advised Papa Bakary Gassama to be a good ambassador for the Gambia and for Africa, and to discharge his responsibilities, bearing in mind the moral underpinnings of his religion. The President prayed for the first ever Gambian referee to officiate at the World Cup and said he is proud of the young man. The Secretary General and Minister of Presidential Affairs, Mamadou Sabali, re-echoed the President's words, calling on Gambians, particularly the youth, to take advantage of the many windows of opportunity being created by the President in order to excel in various fields of human endeavor. Calling on those institutions and individuals with oversight and administrative responsibilities to live up to expectation. The current saga in Gambian football could not go unnoticed.
He is an individual young Gambian who strives through to get to the World Cup. It doesn't make sense that the country has not reached the World Cup, and we know those who are to blame, and we are not afraid or ashamed of saying it. It's football administration, and as of this morning, I've got a signal that I think they've learned their lesson, and I hope the lesson sticks to make sure that the opportunities that this government creates are not squandered by individuals because of selfish, personal, or parochial reasons.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abubakar Senghor, stressed the need for Gassama to preserve his dignity and to live by the moral underpinnings of his religion, Islam. The Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Keba Toure, also emphasized the same message. The center of focus here is Papa Bakary Gassama in his World Cup debut, an experience of a lifetime, coming hard on the heels of several other caps at the level of the Olympic and the African Cup of Nations. Gassama promised to do his best, both on and off the field, as a dignified representative of the Gambia and Africa, to do what is right and to preserve his dignity.
It was not easy for me because, as you said, the Europeans always look at this small boy, this black boy. They always say, I heard them saying that, why these people selecting this boy, why doing this, why doing that, 25 referees out of 25 referees in the world, in Gambia is not playing proper football. I mean, I said, look, even the Gambia is not participating in so many tournaments, but you will see a Gambian referee in all tournaments.
Papa Gassama thanked the President for his support and commitment to the development of football, citing his philanthropic gesture of a $1 million package for every member of the under-17 team that won the under-17 championship years back. Keba Diba, GRTS.
The Works, Construction, Transport and Infrastructure Minister, Balagabe Jahumpa, returned home this evening after undergoing medical treatment in Spain. Soon after jetting into the country, Jahumpa thanked his well-wishers and the nation for the prayers and wishes, but not without acknowledging President Jammeh's contribution to his evacuation.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and the Merciful, I bear witness that there is one God. Let me begin on my own behalf and on behalf of my family to thank Allah the Almighty for restoring my health so that as vanguards of the July 22nd revolution, we will continue to be servants of the Gambian people in this revolutionary process to address the needs and aspirations of this great nation headed by our great leader, the leader of the July 22nd revolution, who is also the President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency, Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya Abdul Aziz James Tunkun Jammeh. Let me also seize this opportunity on my own behalf and on behalf of my family, particularly on behalf of my mother, to thank His Excellency the President for his support, for his solidarity.